on C language, in which we will use some if else statement and print some following pattern. This pattern is C C programming language. So I will be doing this in this today's presentation or lecture. So let's start. First, our question is practice question 2 is to input two positive number and find the largest and the smallest number. But first we take this and we take this. In my previous class, I told you about how to use for loop. Here we have put by myself to show you how things work. stdio dot h. So we have to take int name. We take an int name. Mm. So in int name, we will take two number in a comma b. We will take printf statement. Printf uh, enter for this number into the positive number slash n slash n. We will take this twice. Control B. Then we will declare a scanf function which will work d comma n a. So we will taking this control C. We will be creating this get a minute. So after this we will take another number and then check a b. If a less than 0 and b greater than 0, then we will display the negative numbers entered to number entered enter entered. Enter. As a result, program will be terminated using a break statement. And if it does not happen, else we will check if a greater than b, then we'll print f the largest number is whatever we will do it in a question is percent b and smallest number is percent b. So let us see how to print comma. We have to give comma a comma b. Now else we simply take this statement, copy it, enter, give a tab, paste it, and we will simply change this. We will save it on comparison, then compile it, there is. So wait a minute. Let me return value 0, and then again compile it. So so there is some change. We are taking x. Oh sorry, y. Something this relation break is not equal to that. Now it will compile successfully. Now we execute it, run it. For let us take two positive number, a being a greater number, smallest number is, oh sorry, let me change this value. Okay, b, we compile it, then run it. We take 10, 10, 2. So the largest number is 10, smallest number is 2. Now we will run it again with 2, 10, largest 2. And if we enter a negative number -1, enter a, it's 2. There is a problem. Positive number I have entered negative number. So if a is less than 0, so we will change the and with or. Now we will compile it, run it, -1, enter 8, negative number enter, and if we run it 8 -1, negative number enter. This is the actual code. Next, move to our next question. And this question, the first question, is been solved in my previous lecture. So I will not going to solve it again. I started from number 2. Number 3, this practice 3, exercise 3, we will be printing a following pattern. So this pattern is quite simple. Like I will show you. So in this pattern, see, I will modify this function, but you will all create different function to do this. So uh, I will modify this function. You will be all the students seeing this video. Please, you will be using different source file. You don't use same source file again and again. I, comma, j. Now I will take for where I equals to 1, and in the question we have required 5 rows, so I will be still I less than equals to 5 and I plus plus. Copy pasting the same program for B. Now now here there will be printf statement, printf, there will be percentage d space comma j, and it will go. It will be j will be less than equals to I. We change this and this and this. Okay, so we save it again. Let's compile it. Void main. Oh, sorry, there is semicolon. There will be a J. Let's compile it again. So it record int main. I don't understand why it's int main. Return 0. I compile it again, and if I run it, it didn't print it in the next line. In F, uh, next line, this will be compiling, run. Oh, sorry, this compile, run. Now the code is like what we have to find out. We can look at it. The code is similar to this. The first outer loop controls the number of rows and inner loop controls the number of columns. Our node pattern will be like this. So slight change can help us to do achieve the same. Here we change this. We have to change this to 5. It will be greater than equals to 1. It will be minus minus. And this little change will lead to upside down. This little change lead to upside down of the above pattern. This pattern upside down version is this. Now see, I compile it, it will compile successfully, and if I run it, it will give the same output. See, 5 rows, 5 rows, 5 column with the decrement of each column in respective row, same. Only I have changed the outer loop which will flow from 5 to 1 and will give decrement. So this now in this and this is same. Nothing is different. This code and this code. In this code, only the value of I is printing and number of time depends upon j. So in this program, I will not print j, I will display I and then take it. I will be 1 greater than equals to where this will be 1 and it will be 5 and it will not minus minus plus plus. So now it will display this. It is compiled, it will compile successfully. Now run it. See, the same thing as happened. One nested loop and certain changes, just logical changes will change the entire pattern formation. I have not, I haven't changed any major changes from this to this and this. I haven't changed anything. For this, if I same code is there, if I print in this I, then I will get this and this. If I print j, J, I will get result like this. Okay. And our is last exercise is upside down. So difficult. We will be printing I only, but there is change. There will be a 5. There will be a greater than equals to 1 and I minus minus. Now compiling it, it compiles successfully. Now run it. This gives us the same pattern. Remember, for pattern formation, for nested for loop, because nested for loop is very clear and little changes occur need to take place, and everything initialization, condition for the continuation statement, and the controlling statement, that is plus minus minus statement, are present in a single line. As a result, it becomes easier for any programmer to change it. But in while the counter controller is inside the body of the loop, and for and the condition for the continuation statement for while loop, it is before execution of the loop or at the beginning of the body of the loop, and for do while it is at after at the end of the body of the loop. So it becomes very difficult for us to change it, and so nested loop is widely preferred in this case. See from 6, from question number 3, 4, 5, 6, I have changed a little bit, only little bit. If I print it I, then it will display this. If I print it J, then it will display like this. And if it is like 1 less than equals to 5 and plus, if it is J, it will display something like this, and for I, it will display like this. This is the music. I hope you have understood the concept clearly about nested loop, and have no doubt. And this program has been done by me previously, so I am not doing this. And all other programs are shown to you. I hope you can do it on your own. Please practice it on in your homework copy or any draft, because this type of patterns come very often in different examinations. Ending this lecture. Thank you, students.